So this time we're looking at upgrading the firmware on this Atari 2600 Plus. Now I only just bought this this Christmas time, paid £60, roughly $80 for it. The main reason I got it is for that, the HDMI output, plus also it'll play 7,800 games as well. And I was surprised, considering I'm quite late to the party, that this thing's only serial number 1963, which I kind of thought it would be a lot higher. And the main reason I want to upgrade is I want to try and play this Video Olympics. Now, when I look at the list, it says that this should play it, but I'm on version 1, and the only thing I can think right now is that maybe the version's too low, so I need to upgrade it to the latest firmware, which at the moment is 2.0. So if I go to the Atari website, it has quite a good explanation of how to do everything. However, there's something that I ran into that none of the others seem to cover, and I want to just go over this because it drove me mad for a while. So first thing I need to do is download all the software from the website, and it's in a Dropbox. You don't need to sign up, just go to continue with download only and get all the software on your computer. So the first thing you want to do is open this folder and unzip it, and then in that folder there's two more files that also need unzipping as well. I don't know why they've done it like that, but however, you just need to unzip all these folders, get them all ready to go. It also looks like you can do this on a Mac as well, but I'm going to be using a Windows computer for this. Now, you should be able to do this with Windows 11 or Windows 10. However, I will come across this problem that I ran into when I was doing it. So I just open up this one as well, just extract it. Again, you could do this later on, but I just thought get it all done now because we know it's going to need to be extracted at some point. So the first thing I need to do is plug in my Atari 2600 Plus into my computer, and then I also need to set these buttons in a particular order. So the first thing you want to do is switch it from color to black and white. So now if I get my PC, I'll just plug it into the side there, and you won't get a ding or anything like that right now. So the next thing you need to do is hold down the game select and power your console on. Now at this point you should hear a ding on your computer to say it's connecting, it's doing something. I wasn't getting that at all, so I tried it with a game, because again, you look at the photos, there's a game in. I even plugged the HDMI in, I thought maybe that's the problem. Still not getting anything at all. Just was not seeing it on the computer whatsoever. I even swapped over laptops from my Windows 11 machine to my Windows 10 machine, thinking that might be the problem. In the end, I thought I'll just try a different USB-C lead. So the black lead you see there is the one that it came with. And for whatever reason, it just decides it'll power it up, but it just won't work. So try a different lead if you're having this issue. So hold down game select, switch it on, and this time I get the ding I need. So once it's done that, you can let go of the game select, and now we're ready to start some of this software. So the first thing we want to do is this dumper software. Now when you open it up on Windows, because it isn't signed by Microsoft, it will say you don't really want to run this. It's fine. It's from the Atari website. So first thing we want to do is just update the firmware on the Atari 2600 Plus. This will let us put the rest of this software on and eventually get round to our firmware update. So once it's done, you can see now it's gone from being detected to undetected. We can switch it off. Next thing we want to do is go into our device manager, and we're going to change the settings again on the front of the Atari 2600. So we're going from black and white to color now, and now we're going to hold down the game reset and turn it on, and you'll see it will come up here now as an unknown device. On the screen itself, the screen's blank if you've got it plugged into your HDMI. So the next part of software we're going to do is going to be install a driver for this, so that our computer can see it, and then once it can see it, we can put our firmware on here. So open up this driver assistant, Again, the same thing, protected, Windows, just click that, run anyway. And now we're going to install the driver. And again, the driver's installed, but when I go to my device manager, it's still showing up as an unverified device. So you see there, still an unknown device. So what I did, I turned off the console. It disappears from my device manager list. Do the game reset, turn it back on again. And when it starts again, rather than coming up as an unknown device, it now comes up as a ROC USB device. I'll just go a little bit closer in on that, you can see it. So if you're at this stage, we're pretty much done at this point, and the last part now is just updating the firmware itself. So here we're going to use the arcade development tool. So same problem with the Windows thing, run anyway. So first thing we'll do is click on firmware here on this software, go into our download folder, and we need to get our firmware update, which is 2.0.0 right now at the time of recording this. Then we're going to click on upgrade, and you can see it starting to do all its thing down the right hand side. You'll hear it beep on, beep off on the computer itself. And once it's done all this, you'll see on the screen this little Android guy shows up for a split second, and then it will reboot, and then you'll see in the bottom right hand corner your new update. So this is showing us Stellar 6.7 version 2.0. So we've gone from 1.0 now up to 2.0. So I thought I'd just try it with the cartridge it comes with first, just to make sure everything's running okay. Just again, this is how long it takes to load a cartridge. Because at the end of the day, this is an emulator, it's not actual hardware itself. It's playing that fine. So that's all looking good. When I tried Video Olympics again, this is what I was getting. So this isn't the fault of the console itself. I've tried this on my Atari 2600 Junior. It's the cartridge itself, I think, has just had it, the ROM's knackered on there. And this is the best I'm getting, but it does make a funky sound. So with that, I will see you on the next one.